It's a magnificent Sunday afternoon and I've come up into the hills here today to do a bit of trout fishing. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. It's been a while since I've fished here. I just wandered down this little bit of a walking track. Oh, the water's looking beautiful and clear. I'm starting off today with the Striped Tiger micro spoon. Now every time, if I refer to this as a micro minnow at any stage today, you're allowed to slap me each time. There's a little weeny fish coming after that. I saw a real small fish follow that then. That's a good sign. Striped Tiger have a micro spoon and a micro minnow. And I often trip over my tongue when I use the micro spoon. Oh, there's a bottomless follow. He's taking it. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, it's the first fish I've seen. Oh, he tapped it. He's flighty. Someone's been fishing here this weekend, I think. But it was good to see a fish. That's just what I needed to see. The fact that he was so wary of the lure, it tells me right from the get-go I needed to go with something a bit more natural. Maybe a small soft plasticine, a really dark colour or something. I was going to go something dark, but then I remembered I saw these in the shed the other day, so I threw them in my fishing bag. These were given to me. These come as part of my mail time. I featured them in a video last year and the fish just climbed all over them. They're like a nymph, like a bead-headed nymph with a little revolving blade at the front. And they look super cool. Right, let's see how this little spinning nymph goes. Yeah, that looks good. Well, I've been going for a while and so far I've only seen the one fish. It followed my micro spoon but didn't take it. I changed to that little spinning nymph and done no good, so I'm going to go to this rainbow trout pattern bullet minnow. Let's see how that goes. But before I do, check this out. I noticed this while I was changing lures just then. Crayfish. I was going to pick him up, but he's got other ideas. He's going around in circles. Where are you going to stop, mate? Where he stops, nobody knows. Where'd it go? Must have gone down that way because I've lost sight of it. It must have gone into the dirty water here. I feel like this 5 centimetre minnow might be a bit big in here. I need a 3 centimetre one. But the 3 centimetre one is bright silver. I like this trout pattern. I like the size of the small one, but the pattern on the big one. I just saw a little fish swim into the pool there then. Yeah, that's too big. Too big and unnatural, I reckon. I reckon I'm off to change it to something a bit smaller. Oh, there's one on that. Take it. Take it. He's following. He's not got him. Yes, going to say it's not a bad one. Right. I'm on the board. I just said a minute ago I might have to take this lure off because it's a bit big and a bit unnatural, but maybe I might leave it on. I was going to leave that in the water while I look for my phone. I know it's in my bag here somewhere with all my junk. Beautiful little trout. See you later, mate. Gone. He popped off and went back down between my legs, I think. I'm on the board. I was just talking about taking this bullet lure off because it's probably a little bit big and unnatural, but then I caught that fish, so I'm going to leave it on. These fish are a little bit wary at the moment. It's a Sunday afternoon at the moment, and I suspect that these fish may have been something come out after that then, a real little fish. I suspect that these fish may have been fished, or this stream may have been fished, you know, this morning or yesterday. There's a few footprints, but they're not fresh, so maybe it was during the week. But for whatever reason, these fish are a little bit wary, a bit spooked. And they showed that with that spoon when they just sort of came out and looked at it and tapped at it. And I thought if I go to a soft plastic, they'll probably just go and tap at that as well. So I put this on because it's got hooks at the back. And that fish that I caught, it didn't really hit it with a lot of vigour. It just sort of pecked at the tail of it, and that's where the hooks are. So I might leave this on just because the hooks are at the back. And I think that's pretty important at the moment. There's rings up there. I don't know whether a fish rose or whether there's a bird in the tree. Now there's something following that. Look at the bow wave. There's definitely a fish following that, but he's not going to take it. There he goes, just turned around. Here he comes. Take it, take it, take it. Look at the follow. Look at the waves. I'll try a different lure for a minute. Now I'm going to change again. I'm going to the Morpho spinner by French Touch Tackle, the jet black one in Robbie's Raven colour. This is the colour that I got to name. Here's a nice pool. I didn't spook a fish into the back of the pool then, did I? I can see waves going. Here comes one. Oh, still coming after it. They're wary. They've been fished. There's no doubt about that. Someone's walked through here just recently fishing because they're very flighty. Oh, tiny weeny one hit that then. A tiny little trout just hit that. Well, I'm changing lures again. This time I'm going to this little bibless minnow. This hasn't got any writing at all on it to say what brand it is, so I can't tell you what it is. It's a bibless minnow that came in the Tackle Club box about 12 months ago, last winter. Just a small little minnow without a bib, and I twitched that around in the water. So it's a small minnow with hooks at the back, and it sinks. So the idea with this is you just cast it out, then you just sort of twitch it back in like that. Spider Central under here. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Some swirl beyond that, got him. Not very big, but I'm on. And it's a brown trout. Beauty. One rainbow and one brown. Rainbow on the bullet, which I'll leave him in the water while he's only got one hook in him, so he could get off. He did, he just got off. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to count that as caught. I just didn't get a photo of it. Well, there's one rainbow and one brown trout. I could see that he only had one hook in him, so I knew it was a fair chance that he was going to get off. There was always going to be a fish in this pool though, check it out. Oh, got him! Oh, look at the size of him! Look at the size of this fish. I'll get him up and show you in case he gets off like the last one. But look at the size of this trout. Have a look at that. I want to get a photo, so I'm going to put him in the water. If he gets off now, it doesn't matter. That's the last time I said that the fish got off. Alright, little rainbow, see you later mate, you can swim down there. I've got to get the hook out of my shirt. I've just got to this pool and there was rings on the water when I got here, so that's a good sign. Although it could have been a bird dipping down over the water too. Sometimes when you see rings, it might not always be a trout. Oh, something swallowed that. Got him. Oh, yep, got him. Swimming towards me. Nice little rainbow. Alright, stay in the water there for a sec, mate. Alright, lovely little rainbow. See you later, mate. Oh, went backwards. Good. That means he didn't swim back into the hole and spook everything else. Oh, yes, he did. He just did then. Being such a big hole, there's a chance I could catch more than one fish in here if I'm really lucky. And also, oh, look at the swirl! Oh! I didn't see the fish, but there was an almighty swirl. Is he still following it? No. Oh, there is a fish following it. About the same size. That's only a tributary over there. The main creek is around that way, so I've sort of caught it right down the back of the hole, which is good. Oh, that's a big cast, Robert. Oh, fish just rose this side of that. Oh, he's having a go at my minnow. It's fun following it. He's opened his mouth. God, oh, I saw him grab that then. I struck and missed him. Well, as always, folks, there'll be links in the video description below to everything that I've used today, but maybe not this minnow because I don't even know what brand it is. It's got nothing written on it. But everything else that I could identify, there'll be links in the video description below. I've had an awesome trip here today. I caught 3, had a few other follows. It's just been wonderful. Thank you all very much for watching.